Okay, I'm here today with John. How you doing, John?
Too bad?
Not too bad, all things considered.
Happier now.
Yeah, I've got a little story. John, basically, you bought a property here, was it a couple of years ago?
That's right, yeah. September 09.
September 09. And how did you buy this property? Did you go to an estate agent, or what did you do, John?
No, I did something very stupid. Met a guy on holiday, a jeweller, and got friendly with him. We trusted him.
Yep.
Family holiday, so everyone was sucked in by him.
So basically you went to this jeweller's shop and he was basically selling you jewellery, and he was kind of telling you, go and take that, try it out, pay me later and all this kind of stuff. And you basically built up trust with this guy. You thought he was a friend, a genuine guy. You were popping into his shop to have chit chat and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And everything seemed good, yeah?
Yeah, we've become what we thought was really good friends. We went to have an evening meal, and we walked past a jewellery shop 3 or 4 times in the holiday, and every time we walked past a jewellery shop, we'd go in, we'd have a drink.
Yeah. A good chit chat and a good laugh.
Good chit chat. He's almost become, as he would put it, part of the family.
Yeah.
But
things can change.
That's right. Yeah.
So basically, you came back home and then he gave you a phone call 4 or 5 weeks later, telling you about a property, yeah?
That's right. And he said, "No, I've got a friend who's got a really good deal on a property, a new flat."
It's just newly almost complete at this stage.
Yeah, it was about 90%. 90%. Yeah.
So you met this guy in Sydney, but the flat was in Antalya and Lara area.
That's right. Yes. Yeah.
So you came out specifically to see the flat, yeah, and with a view to buying here.
Yeah, he said, come out and bring some cash with you.
Right.
And I brought the cash, and a friend of mine came with me as a bit of support, because I hadn't done it before, obviously. You're in a foreign country, so you're a little bit wary. It took me to a estate agent.
Oh, right, you did go to an estate agent's
it was
office.
an estate agent, not a particularly plush estate agent office.
Okay, but it was one.
But, okay, he was an estate agent. A guy called Nuri Hamza. And another guy called Tooch. And they basically said, there's the deal, there's the builder.
Yeah.
This is the deal on the table.
Yeah.
Did a bit of negotiation, knocked the price down. And he said, now you pay the cash. Me and my friend just looked at each other and said, well, hang on a minute, surely we have got to have some sort of legal paperwork. And he told us, well, no, in Turkey, this is how we do things. This is how we do things because it avoids all the necessary legal paperwork. You pay cash because you're getting it cheap, blah blah blah. So I said, right. So we paid the cash. And now you have to pay 1,000 lira for the military check. So we paid him 1,000 lira for the military check. And that's how it was left at the moment. And we had a crappy little receipt written out by hand to say, this has been paid, pounds, literally on the back of a fag packet. And I thought, okay, this is really different. This is really wacky. I can't believe it. I thought, my God, what's going on here? But we thought this was the Turkish way. But obviously it's not.
It's not the professional way anyway, but there's a few chancers out there.
Exactly. Yeah.
So basically you've got this property and you never even went to other estate agents to kind of get the true value of that property. You just thought, you started off high, you've knocked them down a bit, you've done a good deal here, and you kind of trusted the value that they told you that property was worth.
Correct.
But you should have, in hindsight, researched the value of the property to make sure that was going rate, you know. So you paid that money, you've paid him for the military clearance, and you were renting it out to people, yeah? You decided to buy it to rent, not to live as a holiday home yourself.
That's right, it was residential, and because the intention was to rent it out and I was to get the rental money to my account, we said, okay, or he said, look, to get the services connected, we need to have it in my name as a local, because I'm already registered here. And when the military check comes through, which takes normally a few months, we will then put it on your name. And anyway, as it happens, it took about 4 or 5 months for someone to be in the property to rent it. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. So it wasn't until at least 6 months later I started getting some money paid into a local account which I had to open.
And that's about 450 lira. So
well, it's 450 lira.
That's about right for a 1-bedroom apartment. So that wasn't too bad.
But I only had
But it only lasted for a few months, yeah? And then it stopped again.
6 or 7 months, the payments started to stop.
Yeah.
The excuses came, well, the guy's left, and this, that and the other. There's excuses why it wasn't being paid, and that's when I started to question things.
And then you got this phone call, basically the guy's telling you that he's got debts, and they're going to take your property away from you to pay his debts. And you had to pay the money for to save your own tapu, really. Give this guy a lender money, you thought.
This all came out in the wash after a year later we spent another holiday here with the family. So we agreed before we came to sign the property over to my name and have a holiday at the same time. And then it was announced during the holiday that a charge had been put on the property for £3,000 against the debt collection agency. And anything debt collection agency would chase anything of value, because the property was in his name, then they would chase effectively the flat, which is actually mine. So I was then blackmailed to say, well, basically you've got to pay this £3,000 to clear the tapu, which means the tapu can then be put in your name.
So if you want your own property, you're going to have to pay an extra £3,000 for it, basically, to keep it.
Exactly, But since learning, since all of that now, I now know that I could have still had the tapu in my name with still the charge on it. I didn't have to actually pay the £3,000.
The guy was just chancing his arm.
He was just chancing it.
So, do you think these guys are professional conmen, or not professional? They do this on a regular basis.
It's in hindsight, they're very, very good con men. They win your trust. You think that they're your friends. They think. Well,
they just play the foreigner for being ignorant, really, of the real way to buy property here.
Sorry, say again?
They find foreigners who are ignorant of the real way to buy property and how it should be done professionally. And they just say, oh, this is how we do it in Turkey, trust me, I'm your friend. So basically, you were due to come out here, we came here a couple of days ago, but 2 days before you came, you thought you better get in contact with someone else here to try and, because we're coming out here to get the tapu in your name this time,
That's right,
And was it going to cost you any more money, or?
He wanted, he said, you come here, you give my man 2,000 lira. And then he come back the next day with a tapu in your name. And at that point, I thought, no, this is getting really silly. This is not right. So then I saw sense, and I thought, well, I need to find somebody good that is professional and knows what they're doing. And fortunately, I found you, Billy.
And I've saved the day by getting people I know who know what they're doing.
Exactly right,
So I've got some contacts here. I've got my friend Jada, who's the lawyer that I use, and she's been really helpful for you,
Absolutely, I could not have done it without her. She was brilliant.
Jada's a very professional, and she speaks really good English.
Yes.
And basically, she told you exactly the situation you were in. She sorted out your tapu with that guy today. He was even still trying to get more money out of you.
He was still trying to con me, even in front of the legal people in the tapu office.
In the tapu office, they were still trying to rip you off, which is incredible.
He was trying to charge me another 100 lira for the translation person, the lady, who knew nothing about it. And it was just a sad situation. And I thought, well, you really are trying to rip people off.
So now the tapu's in your name anyway, that's the main thing.
The tapu's in my name.
And you're going to relax over that. You're going to try now and get the money you lent back to this guy.
That's right.
And try and basically get the people who's in your apartment with a new contract. So you're going to speak to my other business partner, Bayram, and you spoke to him yesterday,
Bayram,
And how did you find Bayram in Bayram's office?
Bayram is a professional guy. You can tell his offices are just plush. Everybody's there looks professional. Everything I asked him, he gave me a straight answer.
It was night and day compared to your other experience.
Absolutely, I was not getting any straight answers. Everything was airy-fairy. It's about this, it's about that. One thing I've got to mention is, if anybody says to you about the military checks, Jada has told me that you don't have to actually pay that amount of money. It's ridiculous. It sometimes doesn't even cost you a penny. So, another little thing, another con.
Be aware of that.
Just be aware of it.
Basically, your bottom line advice is buy from a professional. It's worth paying the extra money, I think. You would agree?
Absolutely. Now.
To basically get the job done right, and in the long run, the short term as well, they could probably get you a better deal with the builders.
Correct.
Because of their professional pool, you know.
Yep.
And so you're best spending the money and go with somebody professional and knows what you're doing. And do not, if you're under any doubt whatsoever, take a chance. Get a second or third opinion on anybody who you're dealing with. Yeah.
Yeah.
So today you're going to go to Byram. He's going to help you sort out the rest of what you need to do here.
Yep.
And then you're going to go back and have a wee drink to celebrate. And
I'll have one today, I think.
Okay,
a bit
sounds
later
good.
on.
Enjoy the nice weather. You go back home today, yeah?
Yeah, we're going home tonight, and
Okay.
smiley face.
So John, we hope to see you back in Antalya under better circumstances the next time.
Absolutely.
But at least we've sorted you this time.
Well, thanks for sorting this out, Billy. That was excellent. I couldn't
problem.
do it without you.
Thanks for having a wee chat to us.
Cheers, Billy.
Cheers.
Antalya Homes, Antalya.